Horny High presents Horny Behind the Curtain. Horny High is a complex show. I could tell you about it, but maybe there is someone else better suited.
So in the first episode, you've got everything being kind of set up. So you've got Nathan and Lucas, your two protagonists, just walking through the schools. They're the coolest guys. And that was very much based on my experience in high school. Not so much the person I was with, but mine of being kind of that person that everyone can look up to and, you know, be friends with each different group. You know, Nathan and Lucas are walking around, and then soon enough they encounter Spencer, who was not only, I don't think, a fan favourite, but also a cast favourite as well.
Hi, my name's Angus and I play Spencer.
Yeah, it was pretty funny when Angus had to get on the skateboard and say cowabunga.
Okay, Angus is a bit of a loose unit. I remember we had a stuntman ready to go for his famous skateboard stunt scene. And he was on standby, dressed exactly the same, ready to go. And Angus just comes out and he says, "Don't worry, I'll do it." And he does the whole thing by himself, and he even takes that fall by himself. I just thought, Angus, mate, where do you get your energy?
Yeah, he was a joy to work with, Angus. He really gave it his all every time he was on the screen. People go on about what Tom Cruise is doing, which is obviously fantastic. But I think when you look at what Angus actually did on the first day of filming, first episode, I think it's pretty remarkable stuff by him.
We also get an introduction to the character of Brad, the high school jock.
Brad is played by a guy I knew from high school named Daniel. We needed to have Brad to kind of show there are two, I had a lot of enemies in high school that were jocks, particularly, football and basketball players. And I really always wanted to have that kind of friend who would be a jock, but also you could muck around with, and that's who Brad's based on.
I play Brad, the jock, and he's a pretty nice guy, to be honest. Like, he's pretty deep. He's got some demons in him. You can tell. There's a scene where he just does a forehand comment about Matt's girlfriend fornicating and cheating on him. She was probably just working on her forehand. And he makes a joke about that, and then scolded by Eddie's Lucas. You Lucas.
But it all rounds out with Nathan learning a valuable lesson.
Yeah, the lesson around Nathan and being a good partner came from my own personal experience. I've been cheated on 13 times by different people, and I knew that a lot of the time, it was my fault. I'm game enough to say that. And, Matthew really delivered that pretty beautifully, and it was pretty...
I think all of us reading the script, we all thought, okay, we're sort of breaking new ground here. I mean, the sort of things that script talks about, infidelity, having an affair, being cheated on, each of those. But I don't think that's been discussed in any sort of program before. So it was kind of scary, but also, kind of exhilarating to be a part of.
There were some tough conversations being had, but, I think they really helped start the episode and the series off in a good way.